Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Shaman King 2021, which is on episode 4. Now, this episode right here, I guess it's okay. I just feel like things kind of got a little bit faster than expected, so if anything else, let's just get this started, okay? We have to it that, after the opening, Ryu, he's been trying to look for a new place, etc., and talks to one of his subordinates, and later on he falls in, love at first sight when it comes to, Anna, but unfortunately gets flat out rejected and finally realizes that that guy, that girl is hooked up with, Yo, which is her fiance, which is really hilarious in a certain way, and we get to see, Yo's house, after Manta, helps Yo, help him pay Ryu's sword whatsoever, etc. That was nice and funny and slick in a certain way, but whatever the case may be, we have to it, of course, Yo's house is only 1,000 rental fee for a month or something, because, it's haunted, it's dirty, but it's just haunted in general, and I think in my mind, yeah, this place needs a real makeover or something, whatever the case may be, but whatever the situation, we have to it that Ryu is really upset that freaking Yo is always ruining his life, but we get to know that Ryu actually had another nice place, but unfortunately, Mr. Ren or Tao Ren, he freaking kicked the guy out and says, "Get the hell out of here. This is my place now, boy." Oh man, that was freaking hilarious as hell. But whatever the case is, there's an antagonist-like spirit in this episode. What's his name again? Tokagero whatsoever. Apparently he took over Ryu's body and stole a sword from the museum and takes Manta as hostage, after Manta went to go take a look at some things, etc. And we had to that Yo has a nasty feeling what happened to Manta, and of course Ryu, who is occupied by Tokagero's body whatsoever, ends up clashing against Yo and Madaru and say he wants revenge, We got to know about Tokagero's backstory eventually, how he had to feast on his mother's flesh to survive, which is a cannibalism, and I guess he was killed by Madaru because his bandit ways was really hectic and whatever the case is. He ends up taking Harusume, which is one of Madaru's friend's sword, which is like a memento. Of course, he had no choice but to destroy it, but Tokugaru is not going to give up that easily, etc. And we have to it eventually down the road, that Yo wants to help Tokugaru out, Eventually, we have to it that, Tokugaru got surrounded by Ryu's friends saying that he's not like that, always gives a place to stay, And we had to it, of course, Tokugaru is really annoyed with this fact, and he was about to commit a stupid suicide thing on Ryunosuke's body, and Anna's like, "Go ahead, so I can send you to freaking hell, man. I'll be ready for that," etc., I'm not a softie like Yo. And of course, we have to it that, Madaru and Yo tries to reason with him, but unfortunately he falls on deaf ears. And we have to it, of course, Tokugaru takes Yo as hostage whatsoever, and Anna ends up stopping him and says, "I'm about to send this guy to hell myself," but we have to it that Yo's like, "Who's gonna save his soul, huh?" And we have to it that, it's a shaman's job to save souls that's beyond salvation. I'm thinking in my mind, man, I love goody two-shoes characters now and then, but seriously, man, it sometimes annoys me how Yo wants to still save Tokugaru and offers him to enter his body and do whatever the hell he wants, And we have to it that you can do whatever you want until you feel satisfied, And we have to it, Tokugaru gets really annoyed with this and takes over Yo's body, And we had to it, we got to see Anna crying for a bit, saying, "Hey, if he dies, it's your fault, etc." I thought to myself, oh my gosh, that was just freaking hilarious. I think in my mind, my mother's like, "It's my fault? What you talking about?" And Tokugaru really wants to murder Yo, but he can't do so. He doesn't even know why. Eventually, Madaru ends up telling him that you lost because he trusts you, He gave you an option. He wanted you to make that feeling about, your mother's love whatsoever, You thought you had to live on your own, by yourself, and your fierce will was really strong. Hatred fosters other hatred, and, salvation for a self-sufficient man like you, it required people to trust in you, and you entrust yourself to them, etc. Whatever the case may be, we have to it that, that that freaking Tokugaru realizing that the moment he possessed him, he just lost, you know, and he ended up getting out of Yo's body whatsoever, and then we have to it that, like, Anna gets upset that Yo put her into embarrassment in public like that, and is about to put additional, like, additions to his training, which I go, like, that's good, because that's what's going to be needed. And Tokugaru can only look on, like, at, like, Ryunosuke and his friends, you know, saying, hey, what's up, how you doing, and he says, so, that's what, like, freaking friends are like, huh? And Yo's like, yeah, that's what it's like, etc., you know? And the episode ends off there, but not before we see Tao Ren saying, just you wait, Yo. I'm gonna, with the front of my new skills, you're just a puny cockroach whatsoever, etc., you know? And preview the next episode, looks like to me we're about to get another crazy, hectic episode, but it's called Oversoul, you know? So, yeah. Anyways, looking forward to next episode. Hopefully things will be a little better. Tokugaru looks like a cool guy, but he looks pretty insane. Honestly, Yo, he's a very good, nice, goody two-shoes kind of guy, I guess. But he almost got himself killed, but I guess Tokugaru couldn't do it to murder the guy. But whatever the case may be, he just like, well, whatever, man. And then stops his nasty grudge. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.